Hey, Coach, when you take a look at this coming Friday's matchup, I mean, gosh, you couldn't really ask for anything more than a couple of undefeated teams with conference title implications at this point in the season. So what's the approach to a game this week that has a lot of magnitude, a lot of weight to it as we go forward?
Avoid distractions. I mean, really, that's the big part. And we've had some of these games already this year, so our approach in general really isn't any different. I mean, we still have to prepare for the football game like any other. There's just a little extra attention to it, and that's for me to deflect as well as I can as a coach, and for my team leaders to understand the priorities for the week.
What are some of the concerns with West Noble? Obviously, the Pruitt kid can really run the football. What do you guys have to do well, and what are you working on this week to prepare for the challenges that West Noble will present?
You got to be solid. I mean, he's a big play threat anytime he touches the ball. So, I mean, as you defend him and you have to, stay solid in your gaps, you can't get pushed out of your gap. You can't over pursue. And as a linebacker and, defensive backs as a third level have to be nearby as often as possible. And it's not easy. I mean, he's not the only one on their team, but he's the main threat. So not only do we have him to prepare for, but, a lot of other good athletes out there.
What are you guys doing well, especially on the offensive side of the football, that you're looking to carry over here into Week 6? Obviously, you've run it well with a couple of different guys.
Yeah, we've run the ball well so far this year and defended the run pretty well so far this year. So, I mean, that's our formula. That's not going to change. We've had multiple threats in our run game. We're always going to make that part of the plan. And so, we still have to sprinkle in pass. We got to look for big plays out of the pass game and at least ways to keep the defense, on their heels a little bit too through pass game.
This is going to be our highlight zone game of the week. As I mentioned, it's a lot major title implications when it comes to the NECC Big Division title, even though there's still some football left to be played. What are you most looking forward to about this coming Friday? Because this is one of those games where if you're a high school football coach or a player, man, you're chomping at the bit for something like this.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a fun atmosphere, and like I said, we've already played some games like this. Our Week 1 was a lot like this. Anytime we play against rival DeKalb, it's a lot like this, or Eastside, it's a lot like this. And then, we were your game of the week a few weeks ago with Lakeland. So this has been more the rule rather than the exception for us. So we're up for the challenge. I think our kids know how to handle it.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
You got it, buddy.
All right.
So
appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Here's Cam.